It's literally just ploughing through it, look. So I'm going to activate the tilt. Surely that was impressive, isn't it? Servo approach it. Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. My name is Ben and I'm from Clinical Mobility Solutions. In today's video we're going to be looking at the XT4, the successor to the X8. Currently we now have 3 4-wheel drive all-terrain power chairs on the market. We have the Outback from Quantum, we have the X8 and we now have the XT4. We previously did a video in Thetford Forest with the Magic Mobility X8. We're not in Thetford Forest this time, but we are still in a woodland environment. So we're going to test the XT4 over multiple surfaces to see how it gets on. One of the many challenges when you're taking your power chair through the woodland or in this type of environment is coming across logs such as this one. So we're going to use the XT4 to sort of climb over it and show you the torque available. We're not going to go over it at a particular pace, but we are going to show you how much power is available in the chair and also how well the tyres grip and maintain that traction going over a very wet log. Okay, so I'm approaching the log flat on, straight on. A little bit of tilt, so I've got good clearance from the foot plate and also to ensure my weight is over the main drive wheels. Again, using the torque, approaching it, coming over. There's a little bit of a rocking sensation, but nice and controlled and very easy. One of the biggest advantages of the XT4 over the X8 is the newly introduced servo assisted steering. That essentially means that it helps you keep the axle, the front axle, straight. With the X8, you had to use steering lock if you were getting in and out of a wheelchair accessible vehicle. And if you're going over particular terrain, such as the one that I've got in front of me, it does have a tendency to veer off or to be inconsistent with its driving characteristics. Whereas the XT4, the idea is that it should maintain that alignment and help you steer and stay in a straight line. I've spoke about utilising the tilt in your power chair many times and in previous videos. The benefits is not only just to support you posturally and to maintain a good position whilst in the chair, but it's also really handy when you're approaching inclines. We're now coming down a slope, and so I want to increase the tilt angle to almost neutralise that slope. So I'm going to activate the tilt by selecting the mode button, then choosing tilt on the display, then pulling back on the joystick to increase my tilt angle, therefore sort of neutralising the degree of the slope. That's absolutely fine. And then when approaching the slope, again, just keeping it nice and steady. But as the chair navigates the actual gradient, you'll see that the actual seating position is fairly neutral. Okay, so we're now down the slope and we want to get back up the slope. So we're going to come out of tilt so that weight is going forward. So the weight is then evenly distributed to give us the most traction possible when we're going up the gradient. So I'm going back into mode, going forward on the tilt. So around there, coming out of mode. Then you still want to try and get as straight on to the gradient as possible. Okay, without trying to revisit the Magic 360 video too much, we have now found ourselves a ploughed field, and if you do watch that video you'll realise that, or see that we got stuck. With the XT4 I'm hoping that's not going to be the case, so we're going to tackle a very wet and muddy field and see how it gets on. I can't believe it's actually coping. I honestly thought it would get stuck. I mean, look at this, this is absolutely incredible. It's basically like a waterlogged, muddy field, and we're literally driving along as if it's pavement. That is incredible. It is just, it's literally just ploughing through it. Look, I don't think it's slipped up once. I haven't felt it loose. It's a bit loose. You can feel it move slightly, but it's not like slipping. Oh, there it did. There it did. There's still managed to get that traction. That was very good. That was flipping impressive. Look at that. Look at those wheels. Johnny, that was impressive, wasn't it? Okay, so now we've made it back to the clinic, let's head inside and talk more about the technical specifications. Kicking off with the most impressive stat of the XT4 is the servo steering and also the independent front and rear suspension. The servo steering allows for that auto realignment compared to the X8 where you have to manually recenter the front axle. Another impressive feature of the XT4 is, as standard, you'll receive two 150 mAh batteries. In comparison to the X8, where it was only 85 mAh batteries, you have a far longer range and capabilities, so you can get the most out of your day. Something that is consistent with the X8 is the controller options. You have an LED screen, you have a small LCD screen and a full color LCD screen. You can also couple this with a switch box, so if you wanted to access some of the powered functions without having to cycle through them on your joystick, you have a very handy button press switch box that you can activate. The powered functions available are elevating leg rests, seat tilt, lift and also backrest recline. There are four 700 watt motors giving you a huge amount of power to tackle almost any terrain. These motors provide you with a top speed of 10 kph. The chair has a standard weight of 220 kilograms and a maximum user weight of 182 kilograms. Being a true all-terrain product, it has a ground clearance of 5 inches, meaning that you can tackle any logs, curbs or other obstacles. The length of the XT4 base is 1000 millimeters. To clarify, this does not include the footplate, and the width is 700 millimeters. If you wish to travel in the chair, it is crash tested, so there is a 4-point tie-down system. So that's a wrap on the video. I hope you found it informative and enjoyable. I think the XT4 definitely has its advantages over the X8, and especially the servo steering that we were tackling in and around those shrub area and an off-camber scenario. I think it was really, really impressive. And it does also remove the need for a steering lock when you are exiting and entering a WAV. So that's really good. Really impressive. The mud and the field scenario, I definitely thought we were going to get it stuck, but it was faultless and it was absolutely superb. Just really important to note the tyre pressure difference to ensure that you've got the most surface area over the surface so that you can get that traction. If you would like further information on the XT4 or any of our all-terrain products, please follow the link in our description or contact us via the website. If you liked the video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel for more videos to come. Thank you very much.